Greetings and good day, citizens. How are you doing today? I'm myself pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Hunter Call of the Wild. This is actually literally where we last left off when I left the game. We warped to this location. No, we didn't. No, I didn't. No, I did not. I left from where I was at over here because I said screw it. I didn't leave behind. Okay, good. I was worried I left behind my tripod or whatever. Anyways, we're going for... Should we go for the green locations just to get them off? We have 10,000. On the way here, we'll probably be able to make enough to replace it. We'll find out, though, soon enough. Anyways, plan was originally to either play The Evil Within or Devil May Cry 4 and do, like, Virgil's storyline or what have you. And do the DLCs for The Evil Within, but I just do not feel like it right now, so I'm just going to play this instead. It wasn't the main game, of course, because the main game was XCOM 2, and I managed to crash the alternate mod launcher. Don't ask me how. I was just trying to unhide mods, and I guess I clicked one too many. Ooh, a blacktail. Blacktail mating call. Do, 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 do. I have antlers. So blacktail is a 4, so we could use this, but I might want to use the 45 just to get some pistol experience. I got to keep in mind the 5... Is it 510 or 410? The 410 birdshot is a shotgun classified. Like, it's weird how it works. It should technically give us pistol experience, but because it's birdshot, it gives us shotgun experience whenever we use the 410 birdshot. So even though I don't really like that birdshot, I might still use it just to get shotgun experience in a somewhat easy way. Then again, swapping this with the 410 automatic or the 410 lever action, which I'm probably going to use the 410 lever action just to see how it plays, is probably better, and switching this out for the 10mm or the 357. Maybe the 357. Then again, the 10mm is really accurate. The only downside is you can't really put a scope on the 10mm. Don't really need a scope. Just get close and blast them. I don't know if it's been 90 seconds, but we're going to rattle. And see if we get a response. Nothing? I'm also realizing that you could... Again, I've looked up mods. I still haven't put any new mods on the ones except the animal behavior mod that changes how the animals work by a little bit. And I really do like the changes because it feels a lot more like the experiences I had while hunting when I was slightly younger, and all of the stories my old man told me about his experiences hunting, right? Hell, I watched my old man stalk a deer before, and he was able to get, I shit you not, from where I'm at to where that tree right there is, before he thwapped it with his crossbow. Maybe even a little bit closer. Maybe from where I'm at to where that tree is. It was hard to tell because of where I was at. Anyway. Really? Nothing? No moos, no huffs, no snorts. This doesn't really work on blacktail. Neither does this. Shit. I had the wrong stuff equipped. R. Reload. Nope, no. Reload. This is a 16 gauge shotgun double barrel with a, as you see, 9x3x74R soft point bullet. So this is like the big game. This weapon, bullet, has not... I think I've only gotten one kill with it, and I've shot like dead center chest on a couple of different big animals, but it didn't hit them. I think the accuracy is just that bad, so I'm basically going... I'm never going to use this gun again, I don't think. At least not for anything but, like, going for the ridiculous shit. And even then, I don't know if I would use this unless I was forced to use it by a quest. There's a part of me that's thinking, screw it, go back to the, like, literally just walk back to the damn camp, which I think I'm going to do. Where am I? Over here. Walk back to the camp. I'm going to sprint because screw it. To replace what I need to replace this with. I actually think the antler here, the antler rattle... Actually, am I being an idiot? I might be being an idiot. No, I'm not being an idiot because we don't have the proper calls. Ah. I might also buy a little bit more cover scent because we... Red deer, probably something I should get, because red deer are good money. So are sika. Whitetail, wild boar, moose, elk, blacktail. That's funny. Moose scent. Whitetail, blacktail. Ah, we need level 37 before we can get that, which sounds ridiculous to me. Tempted to buy this, actually. An elk collar. I'm gonna wait. I mean, honestly, the only one I'm really would... Because the idea behind these collars, from what I've gathered, is you go to the zone they're at, and you just pop it. And it will spawn them in or attract them in, because I've done some testing with this stuff. This we need. The deer bleat collar. That's what we need. Which is in storage. Has to be. Yep. Oh. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Whitetail, sure. Predator, sure. The bleat collar is what we want. Bro, no. Okay. We're good. We've got 2 scent eliminators. That's the only thing that I might want to buy. Oh, it's a consumable. I keep forgetting that. It's a consumable. Buy 2. There we go. Give me the other one. Ah, whatever. I thought there were 2 it would do. I guess not. Anyways, the idea or the premise that I would expect to do would be to be in a tree stand or a tripod or a blind or something like that, and hit it every so often, see if something will come up, or wait until you like put a tree stand or a tripod at a need zone. Like right now, if I were to look and see how we're headed this way, unfortunately, there's not many need zones that I can see. There is an ability we can get. It's a skill. Yeah, right up here. It's an ambusher skill. Unlocks the ability to scout the surrounding area for animal and signs of activity near a lookout point. Within 10 meters, to activate the skill, can be repeated with a cooldown time. Adds a chance of revealing need zones on the map near the lookout point, and animal groups. So getting both of these is something I'm kind of focused on doing right now. Because both of those abilities are awesome. Need zones, we can just like hit it a couple times after the cooldown. And because it's a cooldown, it's one of those abilities that, as expensive as it is, it's more worthwhile to get it, even though we'll probably switch to like a stock ability or something like that. Maybe. This is the one right here, I think. Eh. Yeah, because it masks your ambient wind noise, masks your movement noise, allowing you to move more quietly. This is literally just. Oh, it's an active skill. Never mind. Yeah, these are nice. I might get this soon. I don't have any available though. I was just looking at that and I got distracted, like I do. Have a tendency to do. Anyway. We don't really need to utilize the Sentinel Eliminator unless we come across an animal that's upwind to us and will smell us. Which is kind of likely considering that we're heading in the general direction we're going. So anything over here can smell us from farther away. So in that case, might as well. We just bought 3,000 more worth. Basically, the rule, you just need to get one kill within, you know, using 2 or 3. Yeah, you got to get one kill per 3 sprays, and I get more than that on average. Heck, a lot of the time I don't even use that spray unless I'm like I said, I know the animal's this way, but I'm being a little bit impatient. I would be sprinting, but I'm just doing a slow walk now. There are mods that will increase your movement speed while keeping your noise reduced, and that just feels a little bit too cheap, man. I think the reason they do it is because of how far away the animals are. The mod that I think covers that is honestly the animal behavior mod that I have in this one. I love how now that I've modded games, like I started with XCOM really, that was like the first modded game I think I played. Now, whenever I go through a game for a certain amount of time, depending on what that game is, will depend on whether or not I decide to mod it. Like a game like this, 100% I'm going to put a couple of hours into it and figure out what the warning thump, it'll stop thumping after a minute and allow us to pass by. Because right now, there's no way that we're in, like, they're in a caution state, let's call it. Because I'm pretty sure this is a need zone for these rabbits up here. And I'm debating, like I said, it doesn't... I'm going to use... I'm going to use it up anyway, so you know what? Just use this up first so I can get rid of the 45 quicker. That's where they're at. That's where the rabbits are at. They can't smell us as well. They can smell us because the wind's there, but not as well because we're a little bit covered with the wind by being prone, and we have cover scent on. I didn't spray myself twice with cover scent, did I? Okay, good. Try to mark the targets, shoot them all. Phasing through the rock. Okay, neat. I love how we have apparent magical abilities to completely phase through inanimate objects that, you know, would normally make a lot of noise. Are we going to be able to phase through this big rock while crawling? I would kind of hope not. My hope is that I could crawl right up here like this, overlook these rabbits, and go bop, 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 and get like 3 of them. Yes, I did go bop, 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 bop 4 times. I know my skill level. It's not 4 shots, 4 rabbits at this point. I know I could mark with my gun. 40 to 50, 30 to 50. Not a good angle. The trees are in the way, damn it. Oh, come off of it. Come off of it. That's aggravating. I can't slip through that area because my hitbox won't let me. I can literally phase through other rocks. I might have spooked him at this point. Yeah. Either spooked him or we ran out of time for the rest zone. $18. Yep, we ran out of time for the rest zone, so the rabbits are on the move now. Son of a bitch. I mean, they're traveling, so... We're not too far behind if we want to chase down rabbits. You can kind of tell from the sound of my tone, I don't really care about chasing down rabbits. We have the time where we could literally post up and wait for them to show up. I did say I wanted to get rid of this gun, so... I know I could. I just don't like standing still sometimes when I have that like that, because I like being able to scan while I move. Mind you, we just gave the warning call, so I think we're fine still. Does not work on the bears. I don't think I have the ability. It's a... Yeah, it's level 2. A vocalization response from nearby animals when using callers. And then this is random chance of attracting a species that is not usually attracted by a particular caller, and has a random chance of inducing a vocalization response from a species. And this is attraction range of all callers when used within 10 meters of a lookout point or inside an elevated structure. This includes tree and tripod stands and elevated hunting structures. So the elevated hunting structures are those little tree stand things, or tree house things as I call them, in the outback. I actually do kind of love how you could, like, track somebody's steps depending on how long those stay active for, you know? I mean, I don't care mode right now. I kind of just want to get to this thing and then go from there. It's a overlooking stand, so I would imagine there could potentially be animals there already. Yeah, Belmont Lake has a pretty ass big area, but there's a couple ponds nearby we could check out. Probably find some need zones. We haven't been over here, so I might. I mean, we have been over here, but we haven't hit and built these areas properly, so I might do that. The only thing I might do is I might get the mod that'll reduce the visibility of backpacks and stuff like that ever so slightly, because there are some, like, having an increased visibility and sound presence with a backpack does make sense. Oh, look at that. Probably should. They might be coming up here. If they do, they'll be behind me when I use the collar again. I want to make sure that those aren't the only blacktails around or whatever. Because I want to see if there's like a big buck around the lake. It is. This is one thing this game is probably going to teach me, or help teach me, is being a bit more patient. As has Arena Breakout Infinite. That game has definitely taught me the meaning of patience. Because every time I play that game and I take it seriously and I go slow and I barely run and I just like at most speed walk to places or sprint in places where I know there's not a guaranteed spawn nearby. We look like we're in the clear. Alright. This is a level 4. Yeah, that should be a good hit. Keyword should be. Might have been a little bit too high. But the deer will definitely die from this. Because I have max expansion. Bullet penetration probably would have went farther and hit vitals. Didn't die yet. Maybe I needed to be a bit lower than I thought. Maybe I was too high. You would think a neck shot would, or a chest shot would, have him drop a bit faster. That's the other thing I need to stop doing. I need to stop just being like, oh, it's a chest shot, it'll get him. No, not the case. I should just open fire and shot as many times as I could. I need to care less about the trophy level and more about just getting the elimination to get the money. The same exact thing happened last time. I was a little bit faster. I was like, aim low on the chest. Aim lower than you think you need to. This is the first time I'm tracking a deer without Full sprinting. If we hear another warning call, we'll chill. I know it says very low blood drop, but it looks almost close to medium. This is dumb, but whatever. Couldn't get over the fucking tree. Are we serious? It's also not for us. Yeah, it wasn't our animal, I don't think. Oh, for a minute it would be, but whatever. Or maybe it was. That is our deer. I will run it to death. I don't... Well, I mean... Slight change of plans. I'm gonna keep that marked. Facing me. $160. We'll go for you. I like you better. Something like that. I had it for 300. Fuck! It shot way above. That just shot way above. Motherfucker. Oh, that sucks. If it hit, it was a bad shot. It was like a graze on the fucking shoulder. Gotta pay attention to that kind of shit, though. Because like that, those probably gonna be on the run for a minute. Yeah. So that was our animal, by the way. That was our doe. Problem is, if they're not bleeding anymore, they ain't gonna. Whoops. Alright. Unfortunate series of events that have occurred. Well, trying to get like 75. I'll take some ducks. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna take some ducks. From this spot right about here. $75, this is about 80, so we want to shoot like right like there. Not towards me. Towards me. You fuckers. You fuckers. I don't think we got any. I think this is another situation where the water ate it. We are not doing well today. Bad showing today. And what's funny is, out of the bad showings we've had so far, today's the worst day. Whatever. Let's just mulligan it, basically, and just run our ass to the objective and build that, and then go from there. Well, maybe not run. Maybe just now slowly walk there, because we stepped away. That won't let me go across, will it? Okay, it will. Good. I was worried it wouldn't. I'm so aggravated about that being marked at 300 meters. I shot about a foot high. Right? Having that marked like I did, my bullet hit the top dot. So it went right above its shoulders, basically. Pop. Pop, 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 pop. What's really funny is how inactive things become at night in certain areas versus how active they become in others. Got a case of the yawns. Track. It said examine track. Got it. I thought it said examine animal for a minute. I'm like, where the hell is the animal to examine? It didn't. It said examine animal track. Alright. It's funny because I don't think we actually have any need zones marked, but there should be quite a few here. Peaceful. Peaceful rain day. Kind of hilarious. Nothing? I don't think so. Oop. 160. $100 meters. second, let it get close. It's fine, the deer's... I don't care about the deer right now. Okay, this gun fucking sucks. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I saw it was still there for a second. It was set for 100 meters. It was on 100 meters. There's no fucking shot. It missed. Fuck off. I mean, it was crouching down as it went down, so maybe it was down and it went above it, past it. Come on. If there's, like, not a lot of blood, I'm gonna be upset. There's no blood. There's no fucking blood. Motherfucker. Alright, so I'm starting to understand what accuracy means. Low accuracy is not something I want to go for. The wind won't fuck it up that much at 100 meters. Because the fucking ammunition we use... Effective range 150. And we are marked at 100. So maybe we're aiming too low? Because if that's the case, if it's doing that... No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. At this point, I don't fucking know anymore. I'm gonna use this rifle until there's no more rounds left. That's for fucking sure at this point. We're not getting any fucking hits or kills, so our hunting presence is at 0 right now. Yeah, we're at 100, 150. Effective range 150, we 0 at 150 then. Fuck it. We'll treat it like we do every other rifle. Now, this time we'll actually take this seriously and just shoot the fucking animal that we need to get. Probably should have built this from the start, regardless if it would have scared the bear or not. Mind you, it might spook it when you get inside, but we would have been inside. Oh. If I use this call, does it scare it off? Testing. Calm traveling. Yeah. We'll use the bow. 20. Now here's a test. This is low pressure. I'm not sure if I had movement over there, but if I did it run off, I would expect. Yeah, that was a good hit. Yeah. Arrow has high pen. That's the thing I need to be focused on more than expansion. I'm realizing more and more and more. No expansion, middling pen. That's starting to... Using the bow is really starting to make me realize where I'm fucking up at. I'm not reliant on pen. I need to be. So I'm testing this right now to see if even after we have some hunting, like, they will avoid this area. Yeah, true. But, like, you cannot get any lower with hunting pressure than this is. So, yeah. Let's find out. Well, I can't get any lower than what we currently are at. I mean, it would make sense if it was harder for something to spawn, I'll be honest. Also, I think that setup is fine, like using different calls. Let me actually look this up while I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's funny. I didn't think about the strategicness of using hunting pressure to make animals avoid certain areas so they're easier to hunt in others. But while they will avoid this area, and it says something about excessive hunt pressure, so this is fine, but if it gets too high, it can delete the need zone or temporarily block, block it off. Alright, I think next we'll go here. Because while they may show back up, I don't really mind too much. We got one elimination, which is giving us some money back, so I'm okay with using another scent eliminator. I'm very aggravated with myself for getting out of there because of my own impatience, man. He probably ran. Foxes do not normally stick around like that. I knew I heard something up there. I should not have second-guessed myself. Level 2 difficulty. Dead. Immediately fucking dead. This makes up for earlier, for sure. I'm also realizing the calls do work, I think, how I said it. Spawn the fox over there. Spawn the other deer over there. So we could stick in an area and, like, use 3 or 4 different calls. And get 3 or 4 different animals to show up at the same time. Or close to the same time. Now, mind you, I'm learning that when you do a call, if it spawns in, it will start going towards you. If it, after a certain amount of time, I think the 90 seconds passes, it stops moving towards you. That's why the call duration is the way that it is. It also will attract animals that are, instead of spawning them, it'll track them into the... Oh! Yeah, we need to go higher pen for sure. Alright. I gotta step away for a few moments since nothing else is gonna be going on. We'll play a couple minutes of ads. Hopefully I get back before we get ate by a bear. Be back in 1 moment. Well, looks like we didn't get ate by a bear. Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm definitely also realizing penetration's way more important. It might be ammo that like it might cost more, but there are blacktail zones that are 16 to 20. Makes me tempted to get rid of this one. It could be replaced with a fox watering zone. Hmm. Basically, it would be attracting animals with a call to a certain point. It would take longer and longer and longer every time. You'd probably have to leave, come back a little bit, leave. It thinks I'm a deer now. It thinks I'm one of them. We're gonna get it. We're gonna go bam bam with a pistol. Oh, you know what the problem is? Scent and cover. Come on. I think that dropped him immediately. A warning thump from 190 to 270 meters away. And technically the sound would sound lower to that animal because we shot... oh shit. Okay, good. $9.95. Oh yeah, that's right. We just did the main mission. $70 kilograms each. So higher grade trophies, basically. That's a very interesting tactic. The more I think about it, the more I love that idea. Like, if there's like, I'm trying to find a spot where like there's a small zone, like over here, for example. I don't know if you can get struck by lightning, but I'm gonna put my gun away because that makes me feel safer, even though technically it doesn't work at all. If you think about the fact that the gun's still on you, so you're still having metal on you. Felt good to get out of the rain in the desert. Can't remember your name. Do 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 do. I think it is a flea. Yeah, it's a flea. But whatever. What's really funny is, the more I think about it, the more it's probably a good idea to, as I'm walking through the woods, literally just pick a call and just go boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna use it on the fox one. Because we got a blacktail, so we lose more. Like, if we get another blacktail, it's fine. It doesn't really matter because we're not losing that much money. But, I like to try and get the most bang for our buck, haha. So we might as well go after a fox here and there to alleviate the pressure that builds up on consecutive harvests. Oh. You're coming towards me. I do have decent line of sight. You're level 2. Will you really not come any further because of the wind? I love how when you lose track of them, that's like fucking it. I think they might have fled. Trying to think about how I get up here, and I think I really am gonna have to go around to get on here, to go around, because the more I'm looking, I can't, because like maybe down this way. And around like that will get me up there. I might sprint the rest of the way there, honestly, just to get up there and get this freestand, say screw it. Because this is going to take a while, and I've got a couple of kills under my belt, so I'm satisfied with that for now. Again, I could keep just slowly walking. Ooh. What, a whitetail, blacktail at night, Lake Sheila. 2 different coyotes at Leviathan. That's not that bad. Alright. I'm gonna step away one more time. When I come back, we'll see how much progress we make. Be back momentarily. Oh, idiot! Oh, I think I used two. That's aggravating. I did say I was gonna run. Try and go around, but it doesn't look like I can do that there. I guess I could go here and then down and left. Like fast travel to here. Yeah, I'm gonna fast travel to here. Half tempted to rest for a little while too. So not really traversing at night. 5,903. Gives us enough to do these two. I'm like an inch away from dropping this weapon off right now, right here. But I'm gonna stick with it. Get a feel for it a little bit more. Even though I really have no idea how to shoot the fucking weapon, I guess. Where? Because we're at the mountain. Fuck it. It's. I'm gonna say it's too dark for me right now. I'm gonna sprint. I don't care. I'm gonna pull my pistol out. Anything runs in front of us or whatever, we'll just shoot it. I kind of want to make sure to stay on the right side here. Don't care. What's really funny is the fact that we're on the side of a mountain here like this means that there's a high probability that if we go to higher mountain location type things, they'll get stuck on the path. It's so fucking dark, man. The night vision scopes would probably be better in this location, but I still think they're shit scopes. There's a mod that makes better night vision scopes. I need to probably look into getting that one now that I think about it out loud. Oh, we can still go back up there pretty easily from this position. This is a hell of an area to look over. Cool. Do we get experience for building this? I don't remember if we do or don't. I mean, we might not get experience from it for building it, but it'll help us get a bunch of experience if we use the bow and stay up here. Roosevelt elk. Ooh, okay. We don't have that call. This is the one that spawned in from the call that we just did. Dog's freaking me out, man. That's a bear. $40 to $60. Really? Yeah, thought so. Behind me. That's the question. Should I go after the bear? Really? Should I just get my dare and be done? I think I'm gonna go get my dare. Maybe I'll come back and if I see it, I'll get it. They're coming towards me. $150. Alright. I had an opportunity, missed it. Oh well, no big deal. Now. Should go get that dare. Oh, I'm kind of a derp. I can just go to where the last time I spotted it was. Yeah, a black-tailed deer fleeing. Don't care. Yeah, cash went down to 60%. 6. Oh, that was a spine hit. That's why it. Okay, yeah, I need to go for penetrative stuff instead. That's so much better, in all honesty. Like, let's go get this, and after we get this, I think we'll go from there. It's not even worth it to do. Like, if the coyote is facing the wind, it'll only get up to 80 meters, and then you're gonna have to shoot it from that distance, which isn't a big deal. But if you're with it, you'll have to pull it towards you more. Basically, use the call. Walk away a bit as you use the call. Have it chase you till it gets into a position where it's out in the open that you can get a good shot off. I know I should have just shot, but I was kind of just looking at them and seeing what they were doing. Yeah, fuck off. I love how I get stuck on the littlest, tiniest, teeniest tree. Don't care. It's a little bit annoying. Honestly, don't care. But from what I've gathered, you could actually like leave this here if you wanted to, and it will stay on the map, and you could just like keep building more, I guess. What's really funny is getting one of these will make the extraction, like the distance farther. I anticipate a fox will show up. What time is it in the game? Almost 24. Nah, I'll do that later. I do really want to just hit that and move on, basically. Getting tired. Again, don't really care. I love how the Skyrim jump method kind of works in this game. You just jump and you get up a hill. Mind you, if you can't jump, you're screwed, but that's with any game with that jump mechanic. Come on, inspect it already. Thank you. Oh shit. That's what it looks like from up here. Oh, we do get experience for building that. Nice. Pretty good. Neat. Oh. I think we're... Yeah, we got all of our traits for our animal. Anyways, I do believe that is going to be it for me for you, citizens. So, oh shit, if you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links should be down in the description below through all my links. If you're watching on YouTube, exclamation point links like so. For those that are watching on Twitch, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT for Friday through Monday. Invite, did I say that? No, I didn't. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. With all that said and done, that is going to be it for me, for you, YouTube, Twitch. Appreciate you all. And until next time, take care. Really? Whatever. And have a good one. Bye-bye.